Hello again, I'm Phil Ewan, and today we look at organizing the business enterprise. Might not seem like a complicated business, but Nantucket Nectar's, makers of famous juice beverages, has grown into a complex business. Leah Odds gets to the bottom of this amazing story.
Juice, Phil. About the simplest, most straightforward thing you can think of. Heck, I can squeeze a glass of OJ for crying out loud, but you'd be surprised to find out that the founders of Nantucket Nectars deal with a lot more than just fruit in their jobs. We asked them how their organization has changed since they first started on their boat back in the day, how they keep communications open within their headquarters, and how they use technology to keep their many remote offices in the organizational loop.
Hey, you know, I'm Tom.
And I'm Tom.
We're Juice Guys.
This building used to be a Harvard fraternity house here in Cambridge, Massachusetts, but today it's home to the Juice Guys of Nantucket Nectars. Juice Guys Tom First and Tom Scott started their business in 1989 with a blender and the idea for a peach nectar drink.
Originally, this was our factory here. It was a Hamilton Beach 7-speed. We had an 8-speed, but it broke, and we got the 7-speed.
We used to chop, and then we switched over to liquefy when we figured out we were making liquid.
And here on the end. And then to tap it, you put in the bottle, and then you, one of these kind of
put the cap on.
They sold the concoctions from their boat off Nantucket to folks visiting the island. Today, their privately held company makes 48 flavors of juice drinks, ranging from the best-selling orange mango to super nectars with names such as Mama Calcium, Beta Carrot, Protein Smooth, and Vital C. The juices are all natural with no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. In the early stages of the company's life, there was little need for organizational charts and structured communication. The two Toms did it all.
This boat right here was the entire business. Everything ran out of here. Marketing department, sales department, accounting is right here. Everything, complete administration in the boat.
But as the company has grown, so has the need for structure. Today, the company houses 40 full-time employees in that fraternity house and has over 250 sales representatives and distributors that cover 40 states and several foreign countries. As a result, a formalized organizational chart now exists. Mark Hellendrung, president and one of many Juice Guys, has seen the company grow.
I'd describe Nantucket Nectars as a flat organization where a lot of people report to me, but they're self-contained departments, and I really rely on them to make decisions and perform all the tasks that are necessary and just keep me informed and in the loop in case decisions need to be made. When we were small, it was really a team approach, and we just sort of evolved from there. In the beginning, we had 10 or 12 people in the office, and everyone sort of did everything and worked together. And over time, we've just built those relationships where I think you need to have a flat organization, you need to have trust in each other, and you need to respect each other. And I think over the years, we've built that, and it was just a natural evolution from where we started.
As a result of the company's growth, jobs have become increasingly specialized. The Juice Guys realized that no one could do everything and do it well.
We need departments because as we've grown, the business has become more complicated and specialized. So people need to be more specific in their skills, and they need to answer more direct questions. And it's so you need departments. You can't have the generalists like we had in the beginning, where you just, I was doing sales. I'm not a salesman, or I was doing marketing, and Tom First would do a little bit of accounting, and he failed accounting in college. So it was, it worked. But now the stakes are higher. Our responsibilities are greater. So you need specialized people in those departments. But then you also need to make sure that those departments really have a breadth of knowledge across all the different areas, so that you can make decisions quickly. Accounting people understand marketing and sales, and vice versa. So everyone, when we sit down, it's not a situation where people need to explain their perspective or where they're coming from. It's a very, you get to the issues quickly, and you can resolve them quickly as well.
The company's growth also has triggered a need for structured communications. One way company news is communicated is through the regular Tuesday morning meeting held in the headquarters small conference room. Here, employees gather to learn what's going on and inspire one another to keep focused on the company's goals, such as its quality initiative called the Quality Juice Evolution Solution, or QJES. This meeting is a big part of the culture here, as are the dogs that come to work each day with their owners.
The Tuesday morning meetings are important because it's part of our heritage. It's something that we've always done, and for me, it always reminds me of what things were like in the old days, and those old days remind you of what's important. I mean, selling a quality juice, providing QJES, those are all the things that we're really here for. And your schedule gets filled up with other regular meetings, and you talk about issues, and it's easy to lose sight of what you're really there for at the end of the day. And so that's one aspect of it. The other part is it's just fun. It adds something fun to your week. I mean, you go in there and you learn about serious things, and it's great that people interact and you learn about some of the issues that are going on, but you also learn things about Kelly Testa's wedding or a sampling down in Falmouth and who wore the bottle costume. It's just fun to hear those stories or see pictures and just kind of goof around on a Tuesday morning.
Another form of communication used by Nantucket Nectars is the company's intranet, called NectarNet. This web-based communication tool is particularly useful for employees who are not based in Cambridge.
The NectarNet was developed because we've got 130 employees, and 90 of them are spread out all across the country. 40 are here in Cambridge, and there was always this home office versus the field, distance equals evil problem that went on, and we said, how can we make this disappear? How can we make sure that the office knows what's going on in the field, and how can we make sure that the field feels a part of the office? So with technology, the internet's great, where people can just dial in, log on, and everyone knows what's going on, from simple, silly little things like who's on dish duty for a week to something important like a Wawa presentation down in New Jersey or something like that. So it's just been a great communication tool for the company.
From time to time, teams are assembled to help accomplish tasks. Recently, Nantucket Nectars embarked on a project to replace its existing accounting system with a comprehensive system called an Enterprise Resource Planning, or ERP system. The existing system was failing big and had to be replaced.
We decided we needed an ERP system because we outgrew our existing system. We had a record summer last year, and we were literally doing all the accounting transactions in the system 6 to 8 weeks after a specific transaction took place, meaning if we shipped something today, we wouldn't send the invoice out at times for 6-7 weeks after it actually shipped. Obviously that has massive cash flow implications and financial reporting implications, and it was a nightmare. The system would crash every other day, and our customer, it was a hilarious situation where our customers would call us asking us where the bill was because they couldn't get their books right. So it was just, they were begging us to send us a bill so that they could pay us. It was very rare, but that just shows you how extreme it was.
Oracle Corporation's software package was chosen for implementation. People from every area affected by the new system were on the project team. Most team members had been with the company a long time, so team conflict didn't occur. When problems arose with the implementation, everyone pitched in to fix them. After all, with an integrated computer system, a problem in one area affects all others. With only 5 months to implement the system, team members put in overtime, performing their regular job duties in addition to working on the team.
The biggest pressure in the implementation phase was getting the implementation done by the end of March. We set February as our go live date, primarily because we're a seasonal business, and we're selling so much juice in April, May, June, July, August that there's no way we could be working out the bugs in a new ERP system. We had to take our time in October through January to really learn the system, make sure all the user procedure manuals were written and everybody understood the training, go to the classes and all that, and then really go live on March 1st so that we knew what we were doing with the system once we hit the busy season. If we missed that date, we were in the same position we would have been in the previous year.
As a result of this team's effort, the Oracle software package was installed on time and on budget. Now every member of the organization is able to benefit from its use. Today, Nantucket Nectars has all the ingredients in place for continued company growth. The organization's structure, communications, and teams are perfectly blended to accomplish the goals before them.
We have an unbelievable group of people working for us. And I don't know why that is or what it is, but I can just as a, trying to be as an objective observer, I look at the group of people that we have working with us, and it's like, we couldn't be luckier to do it. And it's critical to our success, because God knows we've been through some really tough times. And the only thing that can keep you going, I mean, a paycheck, you know, you can get paychecks in a lot of other places, but there's something more, and we're definitely fortunate to have it.
A lot of people have asked us, what's next? Where's the company going? What do we plan to do with the product?
I think if you look at our past, you can understand our future. We're going to continue to make our product and our company as good as we can, and we're going to deliver for our customers.
A couple of guys that make juice who started in a garage, now using networks of computers. Computers, Phil, for making juice.
Well, what'll they think of next, huh? Well, that's all the time we have for today on BNN. See you next time. I'm Phil Ewan.
This has been the Business News Network.